So to continue the refuge explanation from yesterday. To give refuge, there's some people in China have been waiting. What's her name, the little girl? Jai Wei. Little girl, very, very positive, and Jai Wei. So been waiting, so that's why they couldn't the refuge. Then finish the ceremony, and so that then I talk about Fred asked about depression. That many people have think about depression. They want to. So I started Maritika. The different views of the four schools. Chirameva, Dodeva, Samdamba, Umaba. The four schools of Buddhist philosophers. They each of their view, the false are the object reputed, and also the right ultimate view according to the school. So but then I started then I was supposed to throw on the emptiness, the depression, but then after I came here, it went to the thought transformation. Some talks. So anyway, so I finished the refuge, then do that. Then some explanation is necessary before taking refuge. Otherwise, just becomes very easy, and just becomes more or less because of words, and then you see not so much. You don't see so much reason why take refuge. How it's so important. You don't get that feeling or see that. So yesterday I talked to, I think it's the same day yesterday. I talked yesterday, only yesterday?
Refuge, yes.
Not day yesterday?
No, we did the offerings to the students.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. There's an offering to the stupa. That's new thing. So I think maybe I should make a book. Eventually, these I will get that much of the offerings, and so I think it's to collect unbelievable merits. Wow, amazing merit. As we have that opportunity, luck, the fortune we have to do now. So near. So I told her, see, by taking refuge to, I said, have to check whom you take refuge. The cow, taking refuge to the cows, and rocks, and trees, spiders. I mentioned spiders yesterday. maybe sloth animal, taking refuge. And then taking refuge the sun, things, all sorts of things, taking refuge to spirits, worshipping spirits. So, yeah, I think you see, so in Tibet, one story, I don't know the name of the spirits, spend one night, who is a goiter. It's explained the liberation palm in your hand by Panga. So he has a goiter, the man is a goiter, he spent one night where the spirit is I think to refuge to the spirit. So worldly, some sort of worldly god or some spirit. So I don't name. So the men slept one time the place. So the goiter, he wanted to take the goiter to be taken away. So, but it happened. Goiter was taken away. Goiter. Then another person who has a goiter came, I think, again to goiter to be taken away. But don't worry, the spirit threw the goiter away from the first person. But then the second person, you see, they didn't need the goiter. They put the goiter back to the person who had a goiter already. So he got double goiter. But he came, his goiter to be taken away because the first person, see? So what happened at the morning, then got double goiter. So besides that, besides this goiter he had before, didn't take it away. On top of that, first goiter they didn't eat back on him. So double goiter. So it's like that. So you can't trust. Oh, that's the story. So didn't have as I said, yourself, whom you take refuge, yourself totally free from oceans or something suffering. Totally free from fear, yourself. Free from something suffering. Completely. Then second, you see, so expert in the methods freeing others from fear, from others from suffering sometimes. I give an example yesterday. Then does work for all the sentient beings, no discriminating thought. You know, this you like this sentiment, don't like him. That's not discriminating thought. Have compassion to all the sentient beings, no discriminating thought. So you need like that. So as I gave example, you see, another person makes offering to, scented smell or perfume or something, you see, here, then the person here, then with the axe, take small pieces You see? From here. So, from Buddha's side, the compassion exactly the same, both of them. So no discriminating thought at all. And whether some sentient may benefit, not benefit, harm, some benefit. Without even that. But you see, from Buddha's side, benefit to all the sentient beings. Oh, that, you see? Oh. Why? If you rely on Buddha, if you rely on Buddha with the definite guide, that's the proof. That's the proof. So that's. So, the spirit do not have these things. What I explained yesterday, qualities. Do not have. So I explained yesterday, the sadhu, the rich family in Hong Kong, they go to get advice, busy for the business. I think it's one or something like that. Go to India, and the family's mother. Basically, yes, advice for business. Yeah. So one time, the Swami's guru passed away. So he's been praying to Indra, Brahma, the Maheshwara, Vishnu, all his life. But one day he's going to pass away, and all his students go around him like this. So he called them. He called, but nobody came. So then he completely been praying all his life. And then he completely changed his mind. Completely then gave up, then follow Buddha. I think he has one book, I don't know, Mahayana book. Teaches the Mahayana Buddha, I think. So since he followed Buddha, he never let anybody to serve him. Very good, you see. Great. So it must have Bodhisattva, some book, I think. He never let, everything is run by itself. He never allowed anyone to serve him since becoming Buddhist. So that's sign, the sign, I was a sign. Oh, yeah, then he comes down the Hindu temple. He comes down in the temple every week. But then he comes down less. So he always stays very straight, like mandatory. He's, I think, very pure. I think he renounced this life, the attachment to this life. So he let the women to sit far from him. I can't sit nearby, sit far, and like that. See, then he come down less. Yeah, yeah. So I said yesterday, I was watching the movie in the house, the family house. So, yeah, I think we did some meditation, but my backside was bent. So the husband to the father of the family was very surprised, because the guru, Swami, was straight. So my backside was bent, so he was very surprised. So that he's the mistakes that I did. So anyway, yeah, very interesting. So the whole family, that's how became connected to us, to the Buddhists, started from Lama also. Lama also was that time, first time. So it was quite famous on newspapers, a lot. So I think the family came, the whole family met us. So yeah. So anyway, I mentioned that, you see. So the very important time, he was passed away, very important time, nobody came. We have to know that. So didn't have all those four things which I explained. Buddha, quality Buddha had. Didn't have it. So yeah, that's why I have to check. Before you take refuge, or whom you take refuge, it has to have those things. Not just other people, your family or other people take refuge to the TV or to the cow or to, spirit or something. No, yours, all of that. You have to look for reason. Check. For example, when you go to shopping, food, you don't buy any bad food. You don't buy any something bad to your food. No. You check. You always buy better quality, what you can afford. Any material. Yeah. Even food, you buy better quality. What you can afford, yeah. So, yeah. That's you check. Well, the same material, clothing, whatever you're going to buy, you check always. What you can afford, yeah. You don't have money, what you can afford, yeah. So it's very simple. So if you taking this, taking refuge, your taking refuge means your whole life you rely on that. General refuge, of course. When you're hungry, you rely on drinking. Water, yeah, juice, Coca-Cola, you take refuge of Coca-Cola. I don't know what else. You see, to stop the, thirst and, yeah, coffee, tea, yeah. Hunger, then eat food. Yeah, that's also taking refuge, Yeah, you rely on food and so that's, yeah. And yeah, you want to sick, you take medicine, you rely on medicine. Refuge, yeah. So that. See? Yeah. So it helps. Yeah. So you feel cold, you wear warm dress. That's, yeah, that's it. So all the time, see, every day, I mean, yeah, there's many things like that with refugees. But you see now, you're the ultimate refugee. So when you're dying, so to not be reborn or realm. Yeah, to not be reborn or realm. Yeah, to purify negative karma, which causes to be reborn Lord realm. Yeah. So yeah, to get a higher birth. They were human beings, pure land or Buddha. So you see, yeah, you're on Buddha, Buddha, you're on Buddha. Who has all the qualities, power to guide you. What you're looking for to fill with us, that's the ultimate refuge. Yes. So they can say, none of that, then free from samsara, to nirvana, liberation from samsara, ultimate happiness forever. Forever. That's so important thing. So, relying Buddha, yes, can guide. Yes, that one. Definitely, yeah, can guide. All the power called it. So what I explained yesterday. So then, people run nirvana, to great nirvana enlightenment. You see? So, yes, relying Buddha, definitely, yes. There's power to definitely guide you. Yes. So you see? There. All the qualities, what I explained yesterday, Buddha has a power, quality to guide you. You don't know what is God. Maybe the sky is God. You pray to God. This one. You pray. You take refuge to this one. To this one. You take refuge to this one. This one. This one. You take refuge. How can the guide all these things? What you want? What I explained through? How this guide you? Okay. So yeah. So how the world, samsara being, whoever, all the discriminating thought, no compassion to the sentient beings, discriminating thought, attachment, ignorance of the subject, well, how can guide you? So you have to check. Ultimate refuge. To not cheat you, you have to check the object refuge. 되게 That's also spiritual. So, yeah, for example, I give there's so many things. Yeah, there's so many subjects on that. But example. So. One day two monks came to Khazadi Rinpoche become geshe during the Mongol in Tibet. The thousands, there's many top learned monks. And then the thousands, tens of thousands from Saraka, then the Sarache, the Gaden Sete, Changse, Debunos, and so many. So, the beginning geshe with the second Dojishang, not the one who passed away, not the one who lived Swami not escaped from Tibet, not that one. Yes, not that one. Past life of that. Great Lama. So somebody enlightened to the second Dojishang. Dojishang was given name by third Lama to him. Yeah. So third Lama asked him to grab learned and asked him to take the wisdom matter to complete the two cassettes. To quickly to this enlightened. Already it's very high part. So the close to the so then Dalai asked him to give one. He told one time, gave advice one time, two times, so it didn't get done. So he was feeling shy. So then. But third time then he took it. Then lived in the Khasa, we went for pilgrimage third time in Tibet. I forgot the name tonight. I mentioned the other day. I forgot the name tonight. We went to Lama Disha cave. Only that there was 80 yogis, 80 yogis, the caves there was there, and Pema cave. They have to go by leaning on the iron bird. Yeah, when you go, and the Kishinama got to say. So in that cave, there was one monk, Amdo monk, very good monk. He was Yungne. So I think he made food for his lunch, but I think he made tea momos. I think he served as tea and served as a tea momo, not momo, tea momo. For all of us, he did, and then I gave the room of the 8 verses. That's the cave. Here's the text, long text. So that and I think a little bit maybe commentary. Maybe I gave. I don't remember. So in the front was the monk was there. I was in the text. Then there was Geshe Sangha Rinpoche, who came with the Geshe Sangha Rinpoche in India for cultural initiation, Buddha. And it was not attendant that in Tibet, but He was on Unze in the leading prayer, not the actual Unze, but the helper. There's a different situation. So he helped his Rinpoche to attend to India, Nepal. So there was one monk who was the oracle and attended this thing. When we received, all the three texts of Kagatam commentary, and two by Piltra. So dams are received very massive, very much in the Jabja Shadar, Kesan, and Pari. There's permitted, Pari. So the all Lama Jivati was a quest so much long than sometimes. So yeah. So he was attendant, and so he was here, and there was an old man from Sache before who knew everything about Haikiwa, everything about Haikiwa. The Haikiwa, when you do the big Toma burning, the Shanaks, the black hats, the dance, who knew Haikiwa, the dance, everything about Haikiwa, rituals, prayers, everything. So, but then he wasn't monk. He was, I think, lay, but looking after animals. So he was all that. Then the attendant, Chamba, he was telling this monk, I'm the monk. Oh, this is so expert. Oh, he's so expert. Means I give a puja and all that, Toma, everything. But then this monk asked, Chamba said, oh, this is so expert. Then the monk said, who is monk? No. Is he monk? He asked, is he monk? Because it's not monk from the lead dress and chuba. And so then monk, not monk. Then he was not surprised. How much expert he is. Then he was not surprised. And the monk. So that's that story. So, what is it? That's it. So, second Dejang, that I think, it's enlightenment. Then, you see, after the Vitramata, then, this, I don't know the name of it, the Holy Place, they live with so much hardship, they purposely, that, so renounce this life totally, even before, but you see, then both of them, with incredible great hardships to practice the path to be enlightened. Purposely, so much of hardship, sacrificing this life, totally. Yeah, purposely, not just like beggar, but you don't have me to live, you don't like, but you have to suffer. No, not that. But really, voluntarily give up this life, the comfort, all this, then bear so much hardship. Purposely. That's when people have to know that. And that's what they think. Oh, this happened like beggar. No. Totally different. And so, anyway, they become enlightened. So, really enlightened. So, second Dojicang. So, the second session, which from I received any initiation in the teaching. Second session, which is the pathway, but in Kanjamsal. So, second century past life. So, son of that second Dojisang. So, second Dojisang. So, two given but become gesture together, Lhasa, Monum, so many tens of thousands monks. Yeah, so then they went for the mountains to retreat. Yeah, I see. So second day, then to given to mountain before Lhasa. There's a high mountain. Mostly you don't see the top part with clouds. I forgot the name of the mountain. So, yeah. So, I mentioned this story sometime recently. Anyway, so he had Lamni Chemo and the Choga Namja, all the monks were needed. They carried cushions, wood around two then between this. Then you were looking for caves. So there was a stone coming down in front of him. Stone, coming down. So he followed the stone, wherever stone. So there was a cave. In the cave there was a skeleton meditation sitting. Then he said, of $1. Then the skeleton sitting collapsed. Then you decide to live there. So this is just a beginning story, evolution. But one day, two monks came. So the one monk was the Tuye, that, many lamas in the Eastern Sermon has advice, even how many people out there complained, it was one pointedly is clarify what is wrong, object refuge is wrong, mistaken, big mistake. So the many lamas, many geishas who expert in the Sutta Tantra, expert, many thousand disciples, but practice Taje. So no matter how many people complain, he just one pointedly, without fear, one pointedly prove. Guide the people correct way, right way. You see, not to follow mistakes. Correct way. Continuous, no matter how many people complain to his one is correct way. You see. So the skies of kindness, that's to guide even object of refuge, is correct, abandon that spirit, choose correct, even the object, so correct. So that's the kindness. So you don't get trapped, you don't get deceived, cheated. See, by as enlightened being says, Mantuchiro enlightenment. Yeah, so he says unbelievable kindness. No matter how many people complain, even they make big books, whatever, some geishas or whatever, one punctually he proved, guide people like me, so many learned ones, abbots, the lamas, who is so many disciples, so guide perfectly, very important, most important, very important. More the dangers. It's more important than person who is guiding in the dangerous road. You might fall down. You might walk how you roll this, fall down. Fall down, you die this life. That's this separate the mind from the body. This body. That's it. Nothing else than that. Just by that you want to go You can go to Pure Land, you can go to higher Himalayan, you don't go to lower realm. But this other one, they completely you. Then so many lifetimes of world, another thousand millions, all get cheated. You have to know that. You have to know that. So millions and millions, cheated. He cheated. The wrong path. So no English, the wrong path. So many problems come from that. So guided by silence. So you have to know that kindness is like skies of kindness. So anyway, so came to the so the monk is the Toje interested in the monk. So the monk, what expectation was, to accept him to practice. Then so many of his disciples would practice. So mainly, hoping for that high lamas. Mainly he aimed very high lamas with many disciples. The high lama practice, then many disciples they would follow, they would practice without question. Yeah? Like the Papanga, like sunshine in the world, very like sunshine in this world. It's incredible what to the time the all experience. So you see, but because our karma, impure mind, because our karma. So see, then the obstacle happened. The kata, tomorrow the Thursday is coming. Today, Papanga Deshimo, one Tibet, told the manager, tomorrow a fat monk is going to come to see me. Fat monk, going to come to see me. Don't allow him. Told the manager, but tomorrow he forgot. He came, allowed him. Then, after that, before that, the Chapanga was practicing high girva, high tanga. He was retreat and all the things. Yeah. But then, after the fat monk came, then it took some time. Then the manager went inside. Then seems Papanga was in that aspect not number one. It seems to me Toja may be injured or something like that. It's our karma. Our karma, having that, taking that aspect, taking that aspect, taking that aspect, that mistake, you see, taking that, our karma, from past negative karma. Due to that negative karma we have, then that happened. Then that projected. So, generally in our life, form, sound, smell, taste, sensible, anything, how it appears, how you see, how you feel, even normal forms, form, sound, smell, even you see one person, it's your karma, it's your mind. How much your mind is pure? You just think impure. How much your mind pure, then you sit outside and pure. Like that, see. So important we don't, like myself, we don't think, you see. This is from outside, not for your mind, from outside. No. This comes from your mind. Yeah, how you see one person, how you see the person appear, how you see, come from your mind, your karma. So that general thing, yeah. One container filled with liquid for their brothers, it appears person blood. For the immigrants, it appears water. For the samsara worldly gods, suras, it appears nectar. Not what appears Buddha, nectar, what the Buddha says, not done. This worldly samsara god. And it appears nectar. It was the moment, right? In that time. So, yeah, so it's clear, yeah. It's what the estimates in mathematical subjects then. Like that, so. For example, like that. Shakyamuni Buddha enlightened unimaginable even the agua. And then go to Theravada. This is the first time enlightened Buddha trouble deeds the Theravada first time. Oh, you don't know Maya, then all enlightened, already enlightened numbers, eons ago. Also, there was also the one thing. Oh, the monk Buddha said to serve Buddha 22 years. What's that name? 22 years he served. I forgot his name. No, normally I do remember. Served Buddha 22 years. Oh, well, he's supposed to be in the hell realm even now.
Not Devadatta.
Yeah, maybe Devadatta. So he was ascendant, so Buddha to 22 years. So so one young girl, Buddha was going for alms. So the girl offered grain, Buddha's begging bowl, and Buddha said, "You will be enlightened due to this karma. You will be enlightened, Sangye Tseme, Buddha Tseme." So the monk, he thought, "Who Buddha? She's giving just grain. He never had more grain, but Buddha praising her so much. She will be enlightened." Well, he didn't believe Buddha. So then from that time, he believed Buddha is a liar. Whole life. His whole life. Liar. So he believed liar. He believed Buddha, all liar. From that time, Even Buddha's enlightenment, even the God. You see, now you have to understand. He's the only liar. He has more faith to Hindu guru than the Buddha. Hindu guru was not an ordinary sentient being. You know, with all the delusion, all the sorrow. He's more faith to that than the Buddha, who's free from all the sorrow and samsara. You know, all the obscuration, you see? All like that. You have to understand. He didn't look at Buddha as Buddha. You have to know that. Didn't look at Buddha as Buddha. He looked at Buddha as false, liar, whole life. So he didn't see Buddha in his life. He didn't see Buddha as Buddha in his life. You have to know that. So that you understand. What is it? Yeah, but don't try. So all I'm saying, all like this. So that he's the Chaitanya Buddha enlightened being, years ago, he's only liar. Level liar. He believes in that. So only liar. He's in his life. He didn't see Buddha. He didn't see Buddha is Buddha. Then now you can understand about. Now we can understand about Papanka, Jebje Siangba, Jebje Sonamba, Lama Ishi, with the short aspect of practice. Short aspect. Show the aspect. Tool. Tibetan word is tool. What is taught in Lamrim, now we have to bring that word here into daily life. Tool is aspect, not real. Tool, aspect. So no Lamrim, but here this real form, this, you don't use that. It's all a mistake. So now I'm going to learn it, but so what about that? Buddha enlightened years ago, but he didn't see, cannot see Buddha as Buddha. What about that? As Buddha, you should be able to see, you never, even there's one fly comes, how can you tell? It's sending me or Buddha, you can't tell. Or even the child, even the old lady begging, you can't say it's Buddha or not, sending me, you can't tell. But you can know, what wasn't sending me or what, can't tell. Okay, so the monk is expecting like that, you see. So manager came after the fat monk left. Then the manager came. Manager saw Papanka was a little bit unusual aspect. Then he took down Hirugata, Hayagiro, Tanga, and those things. He changed all the things after that. So that many things changed. Different from the previous hunger. You have to know. So you see, therefore, if the High Lama practice, then so many of his disciples will practice. So you want to, it's just that, just power, just Rinpoche's power. So he went to see the Rinpoche in the cave, Hermitage, 2 months, very far. So Then he explained, if you practice me, then all your disciples will practice me. So he explained. So then Jibarim said, it is vast, impermanent or not? Then he said, yes. But it is vast, Dhammatruva means truly existent. Is this vast truly existent or not? He asked the monk, So the monk said, yes, Dhammatruva is truly existent. Yes, the vase is truly existent. He said, yes. Then he did Gektor. Toma, three Toma, this is Gektor, we do people teaching the Gektor, then chest way. He chest way. By giving Gektor, then dispel away. You understand? So Pumba is not truly existent. Is it? Pumba is existent. The vase is truly existent? No. Vase is not truly existent. Doesn't exist from inside. Doesn't exist from inside. Doesn't exist from inside. Doesn't exist by nature. Is a mere level by the mind. Bas exists mere name. Mere level by the mind. So, even the atom, size of atom, nothing exists from its inside. Nothing exists from there. Nothing is there. It only exists from the mind. Nothing is there. You have to know that. So, he said, truly exists, yes. Oh, then, you get to chest way, dispelled way. There is a spirit. So there's you see, came to, you understand? So like that. Then he went to see, he went to go to Kopan Monastery to be the protector of the country. I think he wanted to go to Kopan Monastery. But Kopan Monastery is surrounded by the Namse Tataje, Namde said the four gardens. You know, the Lama Merrifield outside, four gardens. Namde say, this four gardens. Namse Tataje, the eight aspects. That's beyond from samsara. Eight aspects. So, surrounded by that, you can't go inside Kopan Monastery. Why? Why I can't go inside? If the Mantushiri could go inside. You understand? You question this. Why? This is a big question. Why he was not allowed to go into Kopan Monastery? Why? So that story is mentioned by Justice Chairman in the praising this. And that's kind of known story. Why he was not allowed to go in Kopan Monastery? Why the guardian Namda say, why stopped? Then went to Saja, not Saja Chintin, Tibet. Saja Chintin, in Tibet. So then he said, I think maybe I'm in Geluba, Tamsi is who harms the Gelubas, who harmed the Geluba sect, Geluba teaching, who harm. Made the wrong prayers, who harm Geluba teaching. So, anyway, so gave a Toma and just didn't kick out, but just the Saja Monastery, somewhere down there, there's a place to sit, you know. So that, nothing worship. Satya, I forgot the Satya is on Satya, name, that's his name, Satya, not this person, not this one in Indian, by back people. Oh, so that's a big subject. So the Jabjism, I think Lama is all short aspect, too short aspect, no practice. This is what I say. This is what you should think, say, tool, but not practice. Okay? So there's no problem. There's no problem. Everything is okay, correct. So they are Buddha. So short aspect, like this monk who was so Buddha, 22 years, but so on liar. He called liar. So that's what he saw all his life. Reality is not being sentiment. Even so, you understand? That's the example. There are many examples like this. There's don't remember name, great holy beings, enlightened beings. So it's a Marpa. When the military came to see Marpa, Marpa in the field, working in the field with this wisdom mata, then outside looking at the dusted and working in the field and sort of ordinary being appear, but it's an enlightened being in reality. Marpa, you see, like that. Then there was another Lovin Chambalsin, I think, maybe Lovin Chambalsin, enlightened being, and then, the enlightened being. But outside looking, the chickens wrapped around the head, then when the children in the field cooking the worms in the pot, like that, you see. But he's enlightened being. You those things you have to be expert. Then it's a Guru Yoga. Then your Guru Yoga is very good. Then it's the purest everyday life. That's Guru Yoga, but just words and blah, blah, blah. Just words like this, you can. And that mind. Guru Yoga is very powerful. Just words. The minister like this. Minister was enlightened being, but physically very skinny, bluish, kind of like that. It's when the ordinary people see. But it's enlightened being, you see. Very famous, but outside. Oh yes, I myself, from Tibet, Tomo Geshe, but a great Lama yogi, great, established monastery, big monk. So there's the main practice, sort of very important for the monastery practices. And so much people in the Tomo and Pagri, where I lived 3 years, the people were able to the main puja is that Toje. So so for many years, and then we do puja, practice and puja for festival obstacles for something. Puja Zamban stopped a long time ago. So Dharamsala, I had a dream that this monk, this oracle, Kopan Monastery near Jabjiswarm's house. So I used to go, he gives him freedom. I used to go mainly for the organization, which Lamas to invite, to ask that, with other sect Lamas. So to invite those peaceful questions, go to ask. So I can I think invocation. Either myself or there was another monk who does invocation. But I think nobody was there. I can do it by myself. He gives it. Otherwise, you have to wait. General people have to wait for 15 days. They all together done. Otherwise, it's so much trouble for him. So, yeah, he says, one time he says he came from Tushita. Tushita, not Ramsana, Tushita, you get to the Lama Pure Land, he says. One day just he can come right side. That was one of my questions. Then he says, the big Lama normally is naked, gives blessing all day. So now the incarnation there. So it's very nice Lama, the incarnation. Very natural, very nice Lama. So I invited him hotel in Varanasi during the so he invited me Bhutan food, one of the Bhutan. So very nice Lama, very natural. Nothing kind of, so what I'm saying. He said, the Toja said, he tried to burn me. So the wrathful puja, the very wrathful Tantri. So, you see, you hook this who was evil being, you hook, then you burn fire. Or the trauma, big trauma, then you see, there's a flower dove met evil being, so then you see, you go throw down, then the conscience who there shoot to pure land, or that's what if you have capacity, you're supposed to that. So anyway, the which everybody did to me, but he says it's like child, he says. It's like child doing this puja. It's a child. He says, hey, he makes a kind of fun. So to not invite any of the changes, the which is everybody, there's many changes, so that's real go back in those lamas to not invite. But after take initiation, there was a Tojas, which is a valid Lama. Valid Lama, real Lama is valid. So Jabjirim has a Toja in the, it's not a man, protector, nothing like that. It's along with many other, like Toja, many other, you see, there's one stanza there recites only that's prayers or something. Yeah. And Jabjirim says he's helping me a little bit. So that, now, yeah, like that. So that, so I to take initiation, Ganapati from Rinpoche. The Rinpoche came from Mustang, and had attendant, just lay person become monk. So lay person, they didn't know how to make Dharma in Delhi. From Nepal came to Delhi. So Pharaoh had a connection before. So Pharaoh, I think that time he was not monk, only. So Pharaoh, so Pharaoh wanted to receive Rinpoche at the airport. I should come, I didn't go. So then he didn't know how to make Toma. The attendant makes the Rinpoche make Toma. You know, usually that's unusual, usually attendant make, many attendant. So Rinpoche make Toma. Then 5 days, Hiruga initiation, first basis. Then at 3 o'clock, finish. 5 days Hiruga. Then Rinpoche gave 3 o'clock in the morning, then Rinpoche gave Ganapati initiation. Then Rinpoche still has a lot of prayer to do. Rinpoche has gone up, still so many prayers that day. Yeah, so like that. So when we take the initiation, I don't know the name, I forgot the name today again. Usually I remember. Not Judekundu. Sure. So initiation, Rinpoche giving. So Rinpoche, so many preparation. So 20 initiations, one day say like that. 19 was so many preparation. So preparation, people giving us initiation. So Rinpoche has 2 hours to sleep. Night time, 2 hours. Then Rinpoche has so many prayers to do. 2 hours sleep, 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours, then sleep. Like that. Not much. So anyway, so I have a quotation, I remember 50 times, very, very, very powerful, very powerful. Oh, that, every day I was that, so important mindfulness practice that. Oh, good job. Oh, that never has heresy, anger. Then you see any mistake you see in the Guru, it's a reflection of your mistake. Your mistake. Then I don't remember the words. The reflection of your mistake, your ordinary mind mistake. So I don't remember the exact word. Because appeared in the Guru's action. So that's definitely rotten your heart. Rotten your heart. Rang didn't run away. The rang the yimbagun to but realizing it's your mistake. Abandon my person. So if a person so tense, immediately too very far. You know? Yeah? So like that. Realize when it's mistake, realize your mistake. Abandon my person. This I don't remember the whole tomorrow. Then there's few sense so important. Okay, we stop there. That's very important in the refuge. Very important. This comes to the refuge. Not easy, the refuge, not easy. Whole life, the monks dance, whole life study. The quality Buddha Dharma Sangha was so much to learn words, meanings, and actualize. Then when you achieving that, then you have complete quality Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you have complete quality you have. Otherwise not. So it's not using the refuge is something very easy. Yeah, then why to refuge? Why? Free from samsara. Then you have to know what samsara is. So, okay. Oh, the past, the best which I made to clarify me, 3 dimensions to clarify number, listen to them, and number Buddhas. May the Bodhicitta, the souls of all the heavens are successful once for every sentient beings. Oh, to be generated was one family members, was one enemy, was one friend, was then. Then in the house of number of sentiments, number of helping, number of hunger, number of arrow, number of human being, number of those who have generous may be developed. Chandu Sanjoy Rinpoche Maji Abanamaya Jejo Java Yamba Yamba Koine Gondo Pawayo. The name this also Kondela Dunda Maba, Junde, Tende, Rua Maba, Pesua Gama, Troka, Sawa, Ludra, Gondel, Doba, Chinjilo. Okay. I know the older people now die, virus, especially all the disease, cancer, and heart disease, what depression, those yeah, then those who are living to be guided by all the students, all the benefactors. I just rely on my promises, brothers and sisters. I so much of that. To be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetimes. Lama Tsongkhapa, mine and direct guru, not director, whatever director. Direct guru. I never separate away from the path that pleases all the Buddhas. Therawa Gundu Jawa Tsongkhapa Tejo Ngoso Jawa Ngakpe Lansa Tenyi Dagaje Tayang Jawa Majuro Lama Tsongkhapa teaching to me means first of all understand the worth, meaning, and actualize the realizations, all that. That's the real meaning. Mechua namdara tangme tinta de la de jase jebe nyingdo je donga. Je lo san jabe tena jawa jo. I think Then consider did all the past present with the man to go with the diamond to go when the mother sentence means numberless Buddhas. Oh, the consider as yeah. All the student benefactors on those rapper mapam spread with them to go to all those to never rise heresy. Bandela number Tavala, the whole action, the gurus. Whatever is done to me to see, whatever is done to see pure positive. With this devotion, may I receive blessing to Guru man. Pande Lama number Tawa Lakaje Taya Lota Meje Chinche Labara Tue Muguje Lame Chela Samla Joba Sho. Yeah, there are many prayers, but Rojong prayers. However, Dungala Kanji, Dega, Dala, Minjur, Tongan. Dege, Jisaba, Dege, Jala, Minjur. Yeah. The Lord of us, the best of his American to clarify the Ramen to clarify. Nobody sent him, nobody put us. In the sentence, be who see me, hears me, touch me, remember, think about. In the sentence, be I see, hears, remember, touch it. Just by that, may all the suffering be passed by immediately. And they may receive all the perfect peace, happiness, and the achieving life. Danye Toma Sama Jesu Tenya Ragamatam do Java Samje Tema Laduma Guchin and Namakuda Datan Dangerous. While I action object sometimes you are knowing enlightenment, how the happiness problem. From some simple the concept of the consciousness of the someone that's held and Zimba that is holding the mind is all object, the person, all object, all the object. Nothing da. Nothing da. It's a comfort mind. Nothing down. Oh, did all the best of the it's the lead all the sentence 주다다 부두르 by myself alone. Jambalambaya Jembata Kundo Sambo Dian Dejindo Tadagunje Jetsandalo Jengawa Dedatam Jirabdumu. I to the Shebe Jawatam Jejungwakala to the Mawayeta Sangbo Jirabdumu.